Hello everyone, it's Christy Wiesen. Welcome to my channel. I hope you feel good today. I don't have any other wish than for everyone to be healthy, to be happy, and to feel good no matter what. Have some sad news. Um, my husband's close friend who lives in Empire, Michigan, and as well as our customer who owns a very famous Italian restaurant where we live in um, Empire, Michigan, who was our very good customer. Um, his son, who's 18 years old, died and took his life himself. So that's a sad news. On the other hand, I'm grateful that me myself is still alive to this day. So a message to the family: we're sending prayers and love, and I hope you got all the support that you need from the community. It is hard. I don't have all the right to say something, but I'm just wishing you peace, love, and more strength to face this circumstances, this sad situation. Um, we're here in the Philippines, and though we're far away, but we are thinking of you. We remember the days that little Tommy, actually went boating with us and went water skiing with us. Went to the restaurant where Tom and I worked and would have a burger with his dad. Remember all those days, in the time that he visited a farm. All those memories are great. So you guys are in our thoughts, Tom and I, the whole family, and we really feel bad for what happened. So we're sending our love and prayers to you guys. Now, I'm going to talk about anxiety, anxiety and depression. Um, it's an illness um, that needs help. That's why part of me really wanted to be a coach in the beginning, because I have gone through a serious, very difficult situations in my life as well that I cannot discuss. Um, it's in my past and it's challenging. What I did is that I actually studied myself personally, and I looked at myself as an example, like what happened to me, why it happened, why I felt that way. Why do people feel lonely? Why do people feel bored? Why do people actually think they're useless? They're not worthy, they're not deserving. And all these crazy emotions that we have, they're all normal, because we're human beings and we're supposed to feel all these different kinds of emotions. God created it, and it is within us. It's in us. It came with us when we were born. The thing is, we have to learn to switch on and off the emotions that are going to harm us in our day-to-day lives. We need to learn that we've got the strongest, most powerful tool in us, which is our brain, to identify what's good and what's bad. Sometimes, because we're so exposed, we're so overwhelmed with the negativities around us, our brain is actually defeated by the dark thoughts and the emotions, dark emotions that we people suffer. But the ability to recognize and to learn our power to switch on and off the negative energy in us is our ultimate goal, that everyone must learn to fight stress, to fight anxiety, to fight depression, frustration. We must learn that. And it's just a matter of thinking. It's just a matter of recognizing the blessings that we have in our lives. It's a matter of appreciation of the people who are there for us no matter what. You know, it's very easy to get discouraged when right now you don't have money, you've got an empty pocket. But forget the empty pocket. Breathe in, breathe out. Recognize that when you are alive, you can change that circumstances in your life. That all those issues and problems that you think are going to drain you, that you think are going to kill you, they are nothing, because you can totally change it. You can totally find a way. You can totally find solution to that problem. And if you really think about it, people actually just really feel bad because they're looking for something that's not there in the very moment. That's why I teach people to actually live in the present moment, because the present moment is where magic happens. The present moment is actually where joy is. You know, the moment that your thought moves from the present moment to the past and it moves to the future, you're not living in the moment itself. You're actually wasting it. So, right here, right now, if I'm going to focus on what I'm doing at this very moment, which is sharing and inspiring others to live peacefully, spiritually free, free from any sorts of dark emotions, hatred, grudges, and all that, the moment I'm going to shift my thinking to my past, I'm going to lose this. I'm going to lose this conversation with you. And if I'm going to think of the future, I'm going to lose the same thing. So I'm losing the beauty of the present moment. And that's not where our true power is. If we learn to live here and focus here and not think too much of what's not there, that's beauty, that's power. And when we know that living in the present moment is where beauty and power and magic happens, our brain, our body gets addicted to that thought. And instead of actually thinking of negative things, harmful thoughts about ourselves and others, we can easily recognize that this is not how I want it. This is not how I want to think. I want to get back to my routine, to what I'm used to. That I should only think good about myself. I should only think good about others too. And I should only do good. So we have to know, we have to be conscious, we have to be aware that what we are exposing, our body, our brain, it's what's going to be instilled in our subconscious mind. And because our subconscious mind is filled with positive things, positive experiences, nice people, consciously we can quickly turn that switch off if we realized, oh my God, I'm actually thinking negative things about me. So I can change that very fast. So I'm just sharing this with you because I want everybody to learn to know how to do this, because this is really true wisdom, true power that we all humankind need. Seriously. Um, used to wonder why I was so exposed to mean people, bullying when I was young. Um, I was almost raped 4 times. I got really scared, and I would not have this. I don't have trust with men. I have trust issues with men because growing up, my dad would say to me, "Don't you ever get drunk because men will just rape you. They'll get you pregnant. They'll leave you. You're gonna live a really bad, scarce life." So, growing up, I had fear and trust issues with men. And in the end, I was like, I'm not gonna marry Filipino. I don't trust Filipino men. So I was wrong. I was wrong on that notion. Only because my dad instilled in my mind that the moment I'm going to drink with men, I'm going to be raped. The moment I'm going to, go out and join men, something will happen to me. So I observed myself and I was like, so that's why I was raped so many times, or almost raped many times. That's really scary. I used to carry screwdriver with me, or a nail, or anything sharp with me. So, I'm like always watching for rapists. So that's what's playing in my head. So that's why it actually eventually happened, because what I filled my mind was the thought of being raped. So I was. So it's like, that's scary. So then every time I go to the city, my mom and dad would say, "Oh, you're gonna get snatched there in Colon, and when you go to Cebu City, you're gonna get robbed," and it happened. Like, why did it happen to me? I got snatched, but they did not take my necklace away, but they cut my finger because um they snatched it, and I think the snatcher's fingers were like trying to grab the necklace, but I was hanging on so tight to my necklace that he broke it apart, but did not actually uh, able to get it himself. I was very strong. So I studied myself and I was like, wow, I just thought of a snatcher and I got snatched. So when I started to be a life coach, a lot of things have opened, and a lot of circumstances in my life, I've understood why it happened, because it's really the power of our mind. It's really the power of our thinking. What kind of ideas we're exposing our brain to, and what kind of thoughts that are playing in our head over and over again. Every minute of the day, there's thousands and thousands of thoughts that go through our head every day, 24 hours a day. So you have to be aware. If you study this, you have to be aware of the kind of thoughts that going to go through your brain every day, every minute. So the moment that you feel bad, tired, lonely, you've got to do something. Otherwise, it's gonna drain you. It's gonna fill your day with the same thoughts, and you can't recover. You would just have a very unproductive day, a very sad day, a very lonely day, especially if you don't have any routine. But for people that are well, um, they have a routine, and it's easy to manage, because, like, for instance, me, I have a routine daily. I have to write my journal, have to listen to meditation music, meditate for a little bit, and do my affirmations. I am amazing, I am beautiful, I am sexy, I am healthy, I am powerful, I am strong, I am extraordinary, I can do anything, I'm a high achiever. I do things excellent, you know. It's like all those things that I'm exposing my brain to. I mean, they could not be real, but at least I'm actually, you know, thinking that I it could be real. Because the fact is, anything that's built, anything that has happened in our lives, it's actually a thought prior. Things did not come to realize without an imagination in the first place, or a thought about it in the first place. So if you're a scientist, you know, you would not have an invention, you know, without thinking and imagining it prior, right? So it's the same. You've got a thought to go to school and finish college. You finish college, you finish school because you thought it in the first place. And it is your thought. Everything that happened to you in your life, it's actually yours and yours alone. It's not somebody else, because you did yourself, all of it. You accomplished all of it yourself, and it's not going to be your mom, your dad, it's not going to be your siblings, it's not going to be anybody, it's not going to be your friends, because you're the one that woke up every freaking day and go to school and studied and read the books and took the exams. So then the same with getting a job. It's not going to be your parents, it's not going to be anybody else but you. So if you got a job that's not what you like and what you dream of, and then you're miserable, it's also yours. So you have to make the choice and the decision that everything that you do in life, it's all yours. It's everything that happened to you right now, where you're at in your life, it's all yours. So that's why when you are married and you find that you're not doing what you want, you don't get the support that you're supposed to be getting, you're going to be miserable, because if the partner doesn't agree with what you want to do, it's going to be a problem, because he doesn't like it. Now you're miserable because you can't do what you really want to do in life, and it's a problem, it's a mismatch. So a true lover and a true supportive husband will let you do what you want to do in a balanced way. So you have to find the balance too. Like for me, I have to find the balance of things. I know my husband and I just had a 6 month issue with you know, what did we really want, who did we really want, and did we really want to be with each other. It still probably is an issue, but it's we've forgiven ourselves for that. We came to the point that we desire other people. um we desire something else, something that wasn't there. But in the end, we have to ask ourselves, what is going to bring us more peace and more prosperity? And I don't know. Nothing is really sure, but at this very moment, I know I'm doing what I love doing. I have asked him that this is what I want to do. If you don't want to support me, I don't care. This is what I want to do. This is what is going to make me happy. So I'm doing that. So it's really me finding the courage to be a YouTuber, finding the courage to be able to learn more about what I'm doing and inspire others more, and grow every day. So it's the same with every one of us. People are miserable because they don't get to do what they want to do. They don't get to go to places that they want to do. They don't get to eat the food that they want to eat. They don't get to buy the things that they want to buy. And when people can't do this, they tend to be frustrated. They tend to lose hope. They tend to resort to doing things that are actually harmful to them. Other people who are depressed actually eat more, so they get obese. So in the end, it's really how we think of ourselves, how we manage our brains, how conscious we are and aware we are that whatever's gonna happen to our lives, it's our choice in the end. And me as a life coach, I'm here to actually inspire people, talk to people who are willing to talk to me, be open. Everything is confidential. So I have seen, when I go on Facebook, I usually see people who are lonely, people who are depressed. You can tell. I can tell who's truly really happy. I can tell who's really kind. I can tell who's going through a really tough time. I can tell who's suicidal. So questions, you can totally talk to me, message me on YouTube, message me on my friend me on my Facebook, and message me in Messenger. We can talk. Everything that I do introductory is free. We must not waste our lives, and we must learn to appreciate that life is such a beautiful thing, that others who have lost it really wanted it, really wanted to live. Really, I know some people, that they thought they want to die, but they actually don't. It is sad because sometimes people don't realize it early on. They realized it later in life. So that's another thing. So I think I'm gonna end it right here. And guys, please enjoy life. Do the things that matter to you. Do the things that's going to give you goosebumps. Do the things that's going to excite you day to day. Do that. I know it's hard because sometimes we need financial support and we couldn't. It's the same for everyone. Nobody is a perfect life. Even me, no, my life is perfect. I have my own struggles, but you know what? I know where I stand and I know what to do. So I hope you too. And if you need a person to talk to me. Reach out to me. Don't reach out to negative people who are just gonna turn you down. Reach out to people who you think is capable of helping you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna add this to my playlist motivation. So keep watching my motivational videos, and I hope you like it. I hope you learn a lesson from it. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you and goodbye.